Hi friends, in our time together today, I'm introducing the waltz Midnight on the Water for us to learn together to play on our low and high whistles, and the transcription I'm providing is for low and high D whistles. I'll walk us through the tune standing so you can see my hands. The tune has an A part and a B part, each repeat, and so I'll walk through each of those once and then a little faster and a little bit more in that swingy waltz rhythm. I'll play through the entire tune in the play along with Scott section. I'll also stick a link at the top of the notes to this video so that you could access the page on my website from which to download the music and tabs for this video if you'd like to use those. Now, as I said, I'll walk us through the tune. We'll talk about any difficulties, ornamentation and expression ideas, and then what we know of the history of the tune. So, remember though, it is a waltz. So here is the A part. All right, and then you walk right back into that. So it's that simple. You play that, you repeat, and then I'll play the, there is a 3-note step in from the second ending of the A part that goes, okay? And so you just walk into the B part. So I'll walk into the B part and play it once. So, and I'll add chapters to the video so that you can go back to the A part, walk through it a few times with me, go to the B part, walk through it a few times so that you've got that. Because now I want to play the entire tune just a little faster with a bit more of a waltzy swing to it, but I don't want to get too carried away. I'm going to save that for a practice session that I'll share in a day or two. Alrighty, so that, my friends, is the tune, the A part and the B part. You know, when thinking about the challenges, one of the biggest challenges is it's a waltz with a heavy swing to it, I'd say. I guess all waltzes swing, but so you don't want to just play this one wooden. I mean, you can, it's fine, but it's a waltz, and you may even need to let your body swing while you're playing to make sure you're getting into that feel of it, if you can do that. Otherwise, it's not really that difficult a tune to play. Now, you do have to get up to the second octave A and G, and that's okay. The way the tune works, you're going from D, E, F sharp, A, and it's easier to walk up to some of those notes. And you can maybe even punch that a little bit if you want it. It seems to work out okay there for you. So it's not really a challenging tune to play. And like I said, it's gonna seat itself in your brain a little more easy than a lot of tunes. Thinking through the ornamentation and expression, I'm going to do a talking practice demo version on this one, but try and keep it so that your ornaments, some cuts, slide or two, some taps, that all things that accentuate the swing of the waltz. You know, just a little bit of bouncy stuff in there. And I'll show you more what I'm thinking in my conversational rehearsal time. Anyway, it's a great tune for that. Thinking through the history of this waltz, many attribute the tune to Benny Thomason, who's born in Texas in 1909. However, Benny says that he remembers as a young guy sitting on the family porch in Texas listening to his dad and uncle compose this thing. So Luke and Ed Thomason are the ones who actually put the tune together, sitting on the front porch of the Thomason home, and with Benny hanging out there. And apparently the whole family was a line of successful and accomplished and well-known fiddle players, and so Benny just joined in that group. Benny's dad and uncle, as I said, were popular fiddle players, and so people enjoyed the tune. And then Benny himself refined his own skills and went to a number of competitions and became a pretty famous fiddle player in his own right. And he even recorded a bunch of stuff, and that's how his dad's tune, Midnight on the Water, became really popular. And this is where things kind of get confusing, because they wrote the tune. But the tune has been recorded and covered by so many people that it's accredited to many people, because different people have written lyrics for it. And so they'll say, like, this other person, they did the tune. Well, it really means that they adapted the tune and wrote their own lyrics. And then you'll read, well, this other person did the tune. No, they adapted the tune and did their own lyrics. So be careful with that. So anyway, tune's 115-ish as of now. Well, I don't know, at least 100 years old, 105 maybe. I made it from when Benny was born, and he was not sitting as a newborn baby listening to his dad and uncle write the tune and remember that. I don't think so. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this tune. Like I said, in a day or two, I'll post a video of my practice session, really trying to get into the meat of this and talking about it and the different things you can think about and do for yourself. Until then, get used to this tune, start working on memorizing it and learning the core of the tune. This is Scott Shade. Happy whistling, my friends.